Mic test. There we go. Oh, hello there. What's going on, Internet? How are y'all doing today? It is Friday, the 26th of January, 2024. It's time for some no noise. I hope you'll have had an awesome week and that you'll have a better weekend. You'll know what it is. It's time for some no noise TA time. I'll say time one more time. Time. Three times, I guess. Whatever. Just notice how many times I said that. Holy crap, I did it again. Anyway, it's just before noon o'clock on the Friday. We're gonna do a pretty fast stream here. I gotta go pick up the kiddo here in about an hour, so we're gonna try to put in a little 30 minutes or so, 40 minutes maybe. Got some plenty to talk about. Nice little bounce, respecting that TA. So we did get that little bounce off of those hammer candles we were talking about on Wednesday. So that's pretty nice to see the follow through. Very beautiful. Or the reaction. Sorry. Now we would like to see the follow through. Now we want to see this get continuation. Obviously, there's some resistance here at the 21 EMA and all that good stuff. But you can see it's mostly green. Would like to see total get back over 160s and Bitcoin back over 44 for the bulls to really be back engaged. So that's the same shit as the last video. Tron still freaking defying the markets. It's literally about to make a higher high in the structure. We got higher highs, higher lows. This is kind of that drifter up pattern. This is indicative of breakouts to the upside. I would not be surprised to see 14 cents on this relatively soon. Justin Sun is just telling the whole market to suck it. One big standout today is Nat Gas, man. Look at this move. I just saw this 13% gap down. Although, hold on. Is it rollover time right now? Oh, yeah, I think it is. This might just be rolling the contract on that. So, can't remember what day exactly that is. I think it's towards the end of the month, so that might be related to that. Anyway, if it's not, look where it is. We're all the way down here at freaking 215. Anyway, back over here. We'll get to that in a second. Back to Mama Bear. Looking nice. Really need to get back over 44K and negate this magenta candle. And obviously, outside of that, if you don't have this, which you won't have this special colored code thing, 44 is all you need to know. Nice horizontal. And as long as we're below that, I mean, we're still bullish in the macro, but on the lower time frames, we really need to get over that to get super sexy bull boner time. Let's go to futures. Nice reaction there. Already above the 55. I think we're in the same position there. No, they're kind of right together on the 55 and the 21 for spot, so it's pretty much the same thing. But this one looks a little bit better, getting back over the 55, so that's nice. Regardless, filled this gap, and we're respecting this horizontal. Look at that, guys. 38K, almost to the dot, 38.5. Well, at least almost to the dot to our horizontal, and getting continuation. This is actually a beautiful setup for said continuation. This is pretty much exactly what we wanted to see, what we talked about the last couple videos. So, bulls getting respected on the TA. Let's go to GBDC. Nice, back over the 21. I do like that. Yes, it does have a little gap right here. GBDC does get gappy, but gaps do get filled. The scariest gap on GBDC is actually not this little one, but this one way over here from 20 to 22. Let's actually go back in history real quick and see how many gaps did not get filled, especially when the market was like really taking off. I don't think there's very many. Ooh, man, there isn't. Look, even this filled, this one filled. Damn, even this one way over here filled. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm just kind of curious. That's funny. Wow, even that little one filled. This one filled. This one filled. Oh, shit. Okay, well, it's different this time, right? Just kidding. Will this one be filling too? Ooh, that would be brutal. That's like cutting in half Bitcoin. That's probably like low 20s. If we went down there, that'd be wild. Anyway, don't have to worry about that until we would lose like 32. Then we can start talking about that. Moving on to Unicorn Shirt, man. Nice little bounce. Not near as strong as Bitcoin's, but maybe Bitcoin's taking up some dominance here. It is getting, let's actually go to that real quick. Yeah, Bitcoin is taking some dominance here. That's good. We want to see that. We want to see Mama Bear leading and getting sexy bull time. So can't hate on that. Nice dippity doodah here. Still very close to making a lower low on bodies, but it did not. And this one didn't have the hammer candle on Wednesday. Just had this kind of little doji one. Not like a lot of the other shit coins, and Mama Bear had nice hammers on them. So we are struggling a little bit on Unicorn Man on the daily. Weekly still looks fine, and we are getting caught right here. So very incrementally making a higher low. So that's nice. Let's see if higher high is in store, and that would probably put us up at around the 2,700 area. Futures also finding that support. Interesting. Hold on. So futures are both found support on the 55. This one did a little bit deeper, but it got rejected pretty swiftly. Very nice. I actually, yeah, I actually like that on the futures. Okay, sweet. Well, they did go a little bit deeper on the bodies here. Technically missing this one. It is higher than this one, but we're kind of splitting hairs between the two because the futures and the spot price generally have a little different type of candles overall structure is the same, but sometimes the little individual candles, and if you look at it in smaller batches, can be a little different. Anyway, moving on to Charlie. What's Charlie doing? Charlie Lee. Yeah, whatever. I mean, nothing really to add on this. You already know what's up. It's nice to get these reactions here, but 64, 74 range. Cool. Beautiful. Look at this. Oh, this is so sexy, man. I actually want to buy this because this is beautiful retest. Pump. Retest quickly. I like when it retests quickly, get it out of the way. And now, as long, man, if this thing gets back over like 24.5, 25, I would be very inclined to say we're probably getting to the upper 20s and probably beyond. Because if Bitcoin keeps picking up too from here, probably going to get a little more sexy bull time. Beautiful setup though, just retesting all of this sideways business. Very nice, and this looks very good above about $22. XRP, one of the better looking charts actually. ETC, funny enough. XRP, just stuck in this range where it was the same price back in April and also back in the fall of 2022. So it's just kind of chilling. I think the best case scenario for this type of structure right here, I know it's breached this trend line. We're all watching the same movie, but what has it not breached? Structure. It did not take this low out at 48. You already know 48 is the major support zone. And so is this going to be a higher low? It does kind of look like that. And since we're all watching the same movie, a lot of people might be getting freaked out about this, but this is a really prime spot for a false breakdown. And that would be considered false breakdown, especially if we get back over about mid 50s. And if we do that, y'all know what happens after false breakdowns. You get quick, violent moves to the other side of range, which would put us probably at around $60 to $64. Let's see, XLM. What do we got on XLM here? A little sloppy ass. Let's go to a weekly. A little sloppy ass chart. Sideways as hell. You can see a very clear defined range between about 13 and change and 10 flat. So, I mean, as long as we're in there, we're just ranging. Still, overall, it looks okay. We are tight ranging, though, and this has been since August, man. So this is a long, very established range in between these two blue boxes. Looks very decent, though, above 10 cents still. Tron, dude, Justin Sun, again, like I said earlier, is saying suck it to the market. It has made a higher high today. Now, will the body close above this? About 11.42. If the body can close above that, very sexy. And this bitch looks like it wants continuation. Bulls are trying to come up on the Momo. Very nice structure here. Defying the entire crypto market. This is showing massive relative strength in Tron. And I don't know if y'all transfer money or whatever y'all do in crypto land, but Tron is pretty damn efficient, especially using the Tron Tether version. If you need to go into Tether or whatever, it's so much cheaper than Ethereum and so much faster. So, you know, Tron, what's up? This chart, man, I'm almost a little speechless. I did not expect Justin Sun to be bringing the heat, but you know, as we've been talking about most of all last year, Tron has had relative strength way before the whole market popped up. I mean, literally since, you know, really early in the year, like January, you could kind of argue maybe here because it didn't break down, but really it didn't get confirmed until January, February. So very nice chart from Justin. And this is bullish AF above about 10, 8, 11 flat, man. Very nice chart. Dot, we're getting that follow through off these hammers. Beautiful. A lot of resistance at about 6.9. Of course there is. Let's see. I like this on the weekly, though. Higher highs. And we're getting real good support. This is where bulls should be supporting shit if we are going to get continuation. This is being very nice and textbook for bullish liquidation breaks. Very nice and sexy time. ADA, 52 cents. Yeah, this one doesn't, it's kind of more no man's lands than some of the other coins. Let's go to weekly. On the weekly, it's not. On the daily, it's a little bit more no man landish, but on the weekly, it actually is very sexy too with structure. You got this little tweezer top here, rejection and sell off. That's actually a really good candle structure. If you don't know about the tweezer top, definitely research that one a little bit. It's like equal. They can be on the bottom too, tweezer bottoms. And if y'all don't know, go to the Bulkowski, the pattern site. It's a free resource. You can pretty much see all the old school patterns. And it's like an old 90s site. And it's a little bit, it's not super clean or it has a great UI, but it works. And it's got great knowledge on there. And it's free. Look at that. This actually looks real good above 40, mid 40s, and very nice above 48, I believe, right? Or no, sorry, 50. This one's more about 50. Then it gets real sexy. The Link Marines, where are they at? Oh, they're at 1420. Hell yeah. They're getting high right now, looking pretty sexy. You know, this is range mode since November, so this is the buying quarter or third, depending how you like to chop ranges up. Getting that opportunity here, playing out pretty nicely. Really need to see this bitch get back above. Let's go to the weekly. Man, look at this flag up here. This thing gets over like 16 bucks. It's probably going to run hard. I think over 16, a couple open and closed dailies, we probably get to 24 pretty quick. Of course, all of this rides on the back of Mama Bear not being a bitch. Is this a Head and Shoulders? Kind of, yeah. You definitely could argue that, but it's not Head and Shoulders until it's actually confirmed, which takes a break of the neckline, which on this would be somewhere like that. Or, you know, you could even kind of draw it like this with the tails. I mean, you know, TA is a little bit subjective, so especially when you're drawing patterns. So yeah, it definitely does exist there, but structure trumps everything, as y'all know. And well, you know, to be fair, there's not even great structure on this chart on the weekly. Like the weekly actually looks pretty shitty. I mean, it's above the 21. It's like the longest. It's the best it's probably looked since the bull market ended, but still not super great. But let's not chop up Dan Larimer too bad. He was a crypto OG. As long as it's above like 65 cents, it's okay. BCH, beautiful. This chart right here looks like it wants to moonshot, man. We could just keep creeping up like this by the halving, pretty much. This bitch should have a launch pad or a trapdoor. Beautiful candle close on Wednesday to finish out the day. Whoops. Absolutely lovely candle close right there. And getting follow through, man. This actually looks very sexy, y'all. I like BCH, the chart. I really like this chart above 220, 230. Looks very good. You did get this little slope over on the 200, but it has since been rejected. Only thing I want to see now is get the bulls in the power zone above 26 on DMI and just make another higher high on this higher low. Get it in, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. BSV. Hey, what's up, Casey Lewis? How are you today on this happy Friday? Hopefully he's very well and making them tendies, boy. Good support right here, like upper 50s. On the daily, it's a little bit more no man's land, barely holding on to the 55. On the daily, it's like, what do we got here? 50, yeah, about 55, 56. So, yeah, I mean, as long as we're in the above the 60 handle, it looks okay. This one, you got to give a little bit of leeway. So, as long as we're above, I think the 60 handle, BSV does look fairly decent. Really need to get back over this 75 level, though. XMR, what's XMR doing? Privacy coins ain't doing shit. They haven't been doing shit for a long time. This one's dead ass flat today. What the hell, Monero? Okay, well, lame. It tried to pump. Actually attempting, well, okay, so it's attempting to get over this very important horizontal at 158. Got rejected already. Let's go zoom in on crack time frames. Yeah, wow. From the morning, overnight, actually, at midnight, and then got immediately rejected. Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, it's still semi-constructive and just in this tight range. So let's just go to the weekly and make this easier. The weekly is still putting in higher lows and higher highs over the last, 6 months. So that's still pretty good. And overall, really, since most of the last year and a half. But man, this bitch is getting squeezed into a really ugly ascending triangle. Let's get rid of some of these lines because we don't need all that shit. I'm going to leave that one on there, though, because that one will be good for on the underbelly of it. If we start tapping it, that usually can stall out price action. Anyway, though, getting comfy above 158. Let's go. It's trying. It's trying. All right. Zcash, what are you doing? Z Trash. No, is this still a buy down here? Y'all already know it is. We were talking about this a lot in the last week or so. That getting these retracements down here, and as long as it stays above about the 20 handle, looks very good. And we did get that very lovely reaction on Tuesday, going into the mid 20s, like the mid 20 handle, not like 25. And then got a very lovely reaction from that so far. So that's pretty nice. And if this bitch clears like 24 bucks, it's probably going to run pretty swift and hard to this horizontal up here. Maybe a little resistance at the 200, but that horizontal at 29 is way more important. Sloppy ass dash, and just no one cares about privacy coins, man. It's kind of weird. It was all the rage for a little while, but I guess not yet. This one's just still in this box range. Kind of trashy. This is actually a more trashy chart, to be fair. Let's just call it how it is. And it's neutral, really, between 24, 28. Easy peasy. Doge. Doge did this nice little pump off of this little hammer. This little hammer of mine. Let's see. Oh, crap. Can't click right here. Oh, I do like this. Look at this. How many weeks are we up here? 5, I don't know, 10 or something above the 55.21, building that structure up. We have not done this in a long time, not since the bull market ended. So this is a very big shift in behavior. All we got to do is watch out for Elon. No, I'm just kidding. Elon's the only way Doge makes it. Just joshing. But is this pretty sexy time, though, right here? I do like this above 7.5. All I want to see is the Momo creep up. I want to see the DMI get back above, at least in neutral, and definitely back above 26. And to do that, price will probably have to get over this 8.8 level. You already know that's been a major resistance point on Doge. So over 8.8, man, talk about moon, right? Let's see here. STX doing a nice little pump. What time is it? All right, we got some time. Just making sure. Beautiful off this nice little sloppier hammer candle, but beautiful. And that is an up candle, so I know it doesn't look like that because of this painted algo thing I have on here, but whatever. Looks very nice off the 55. Love it. Off some structure. Boom, bam. Looks very good above 135. Sexy time. True is also trying to bounce up here off the 200, test and structure. I mean, there's nothing wrong with some of these most of these sell-offs. I mean, this is just liquidation breaks and building out the sine wave structure that we need to see. We can't have it straight up. You know, we were talking about how from October and all that and kind of warning that it was getting a little frothy and everything is just literally straight the F up. So, you know, you can't just be straight up forever. And the more straight up you go, the harder you fall generally. Here's a great example right here. Look, no sell-offs at all. Whee! And then it just sold off for freaking 8 months straight. All right, next, XRD. Let's go, XRD. Radix, baby. This one is a sleeper, y'all. I really think this bitch is about to moonshot up to the blue box up here. Very nice pump. And you can see someone is preventing this from going really below 4-ish or upper 8 or upper 8s. Whoa, derp. Upper 3s. So pretty sexy, man. I like it. I likes it. V-Chain, nice. Touch the box, respected. Now it's working back up. This is exactly the moves we needed to see, y'all. This is perfect for bullish continuation. All we have to do now is get the said continuation. We got the reaction that we were looking for the bulls, and now we need it to just get it going, aka continuation. How many times can I say that in a different way? I don't know. It just number go up. All right. Adam, very nice. Little bouncy here off the 200 as well. Let's go to the weekly. Beautiful. Love it. Only would be concerned below 850. Osmos. This thing is kind of like rounded, but man, as long as it's above like that 130 handle, I don't care. Don't care. It looks fine. Ton. Oh, look at that. Went right to the horizontal. Found some love today. Barely. Almost breaking down. Let's go to the weekly. Yeah, almost breaking down. Little bit concerning that it is below like 220, but you know, it's still up in this top range. So that's splitting hairs. Let's just say about 2 to 240. You already know what it is. Matic, finding love also off the 200. Anything back below this swing low at, guess what? 69, trash. ES, pump it, baby. Let's go. New all-time highs forever. We never go down anymore. Uh, looks still really good above the mid 4800s. I mean, there's just okay. So on the backs of what I just said a minute ago, hold on. We are bumping up under these trend lines. So is this like a little stalling point? Potentially. We're kind of getting that vibe a little bit here, to be fair. We've got these attempts to break up, and then we have an indecision doji right here, right on it. So this could be a little temporary top for sure. So let's kind of keep an eye at that 17,640 level for NASDAQ and see if that kind of stalls price out. Because if we don't start getting over that probably by next week some point, we could definitely roll over and retest this consolidation area. And by roll over, that sounds a little bit more bearish than it is. That's only freaking 500-600 points away. So that's not even a big deal at all. It's like 2, 3, 4%, like whatever. So that could build the chart out pretty good. But as long as we're above over 17K, macro looks very beautiful. All right, we're kind of flagging out here. Looks good. See if we can get continuation, though. Bulls are just like lollygagging up here this week. So, but hey, whatever. Can't hate them until they're below 37. Like, what is this? 37.6-ish. Then you can start getting concerned. Russell's still the biggest concern of all the majors. I mean, I've talked about that ad nauseum. It's the same shit, different day until we get back over this 220-40 area. And look at all this resistance. Mega horizontal from all the way at the all-time highs. The magenta candle, this other horizontal, trend line, then horizontal. Lots of resistance in the mid-2000s. We get above that, man. It's probably party time for a hot minute in equities. Let's see. The trannies, what are they doing? They're just chilling. They ain't doing much. Is DAX still continuing to break out? Yeah, it is. Looking good. DAX looks very sexy above about 16.9. Of course it does. VIX just kind of chilling. VVIX trying to do something, but keeps getting rejected. That's why we have that 100 horizontal. That's a really important level. Nothing really going on there. Oil getting some lovely continuation. That's definitely some different behavior from last video. Getting some follow through here. Very sexy price action. We were liking this drift up. Looks very good above 75-ish. Very sexy time. You can see it's getting respected by that 200. And that's also in the middle of this blue consolidation box. So, we were looking for that 77 level in the last video. We already got it yesterday. So now it needs to get above that. Gets comfy above 77. 82 is the next stop. And then above 82 is where it gets real bullish. Y'all already know. TNX kind of hovering in the mid teens. Look at this all week, just hovering. Look at all these EMAs too, stacked right on each other within 15, 20 cents. Interesting. Big move probably coming up in TNX. And again, that 420 level, funny enough, is kind of a pivot point. I would expect a little bit of selling pressure, especially on NASDAQ, if we started creeping above 420. Gold is not doing shit. Same crap. As long as it's above 2,000, it's okay. 2250, we did get a nice reaction off this horizontal, but needs a lot more work than this. This shit is sloppy, sideways as hell for way too goddamn long. All right, let's go to the blockchain. To the blockchain. What is this, man? Blue Sky Digital. Man, lots of pumping over here. Mara pumping. Very nice, very nice. Man, Mara came off its highs a lot. Holy shit. Almost 50%. Well, that's a good shakeout. I like that. All right, let's go to our minor index. Ah, beautiful. Let's get it in. Needs to get back above like 600 though to get real sexy time. All right, and now let's go to what you talking about, Casey? Oh man, he's loading me up again today. What's up, dude? ACLX. Let's go to it. ACLX. Ooh, I like that. Here's a really good example of that drift up where you kind of just barely go higher, but you're still making kind of overall structure pointing up and to the right. I really like those patterns. Of course, nothing's 100%, but those are pretty high follow-through rates. What is this? Arcellx, Health Tech. Never heard of this. Got plenty of volume, so that's good. Like that. They are not making any money, but whatever. Don't really care too much about fundies on this channel. That's the no noise mantra. We just like to watch the price. Above 58, this looks great. I mean, this is all-time highs. Blue sky mode. It's up until it ain't. And what do you got here? Price target is 67. Yeah, why not, man? That's probably, let's pull some fib. Well, maybe. Well, maybe not. There we go. There we go. Let's see. You said 67. Yeah, if we go there. Yeah, if we take the whole range of this, 68 is the 1618. So I like that for a target. Very nice. With a stop at 55. Perfect. That's a great trade. I like that one a lot. Easy peasy management too. Good structure. Air cap holdings. Let's go to the weekly. Make sure we're at all-time highs or whatever. Man, this bitch is sideways as hell for Chop Fest. It like kind of tries to break out and then it just dumps on people. So be wary of that. That seems to be an interesting behavior on this chart. But overall, you don't have to worry about that until it gets below 75. So this is in blue sky breakout until it ain't. So what do you got there? Stop at 74. Perfect. Looking for 83. Yep, I like that one too. Nice. ALPN. Holy shit. Nice candle yesterday. Beautiful, girthy, suck it bears candle. I like that a lot. Alpine Immune Sciences. I don't know anything about that. Does it got volume? That's all I care about on the metrics usually. Yeah, volume. So we got volume. Plenty of volume. Plenty of losses. Anyway, whatever. That doesn't matter. Netflix missed earnings and popped 12%. It's like, who cares? Just watch the chart. Above 21 looks very good. We start getting below 21, maybe 20. You could stretch it to like 20 on that. What do you got there? What am I? Stop loss at 18. That's a little aggressive, but you are at the bottom of that range. I mean, it's not terrible. Yeah, not too bad. I like the other two probably a little bit better. All right, let's go to Caterpillar, baby. Oh, man, what is Caterpillar doing? I haven't looked at this stock in a while. Oh, holy shit, it's in new highs? Is it really? Oh, man, you can't keep a good Caterpillar off the leaf. I don't know. Nice dividend. I already know this has got volume. Wow, it's a $150 billion company. Wee! Yay! Making money all the time. Cat don't play. Very bullish above 285 off the weekly. And let's see. Also mid 280s also on the daily. We do have a little bit of lower low, lower high structure on the intermediate lower time frames, but it seems to be getting regained right now. So you might be able to ratchet that up to like 290-ish, but that might be splitting hairs. I mean, whatever. It's like another couple percent. Big deal. Very beautiful chart, though. You're looking for 87 at the stop. Yep, love it. Love it. Man, you coming with the fire today, buddy. Coming with the fire today, my friend. All right, see, this one looks like it might have... Oh, whoa, shit. Nope, it's good. Foot in mouth, good. Nope, has it. It's got the volume. Looks sexy. New highs too. God damn, dude. And my friend, like one of my buddies, dude, that's a really good investor trader guy, and hasn't done really good because he's so bearish. He just posts bearish charts all freaking day. And I'm like, man, do you post bullish charts ever? Well, that's just what the charts are. And he's like, missed all these big moves because they want to get long. And I'm like, dude, the market, it's not just the Magnificent Seven. It's like everything is, not everything, but a lot of stuff is participating in this bull market. So, I mean, whatever. Let's move on. Who cares about that? Above 69 looks great, but really you could probably take it to about 67 and a half or so. And I mean, this is up until it ain't. So you probably got a nice target to about mid 70s off this. If we start getting back up into the 70 handle. Let's see, you're targeting 78. Yep, a 66.99. Hell yeah, you already knew. You picked that number on purpose for me, didn't you? Nope, I like that one too. Shit, dude. The only one I haven't really liked is that. I mean, the Alpine one's okay, but it's my least favorite. All right, let's go here. What do we got? Midstream, Clearbridge, the Midstream Opportunity Fund. A little bit lower volume and a fat dividend yield. You do have to be careful of companies that have two. That's a huge dividend, man. 7%. Whoa, 666. Uh-oh. And then 4666, it's the devil's stock. They're all over the place with their revenue and shit. Interesting. I know we got a close-in management, invest in midstream. Found in New York. Okay. Wow, it's just kind of floaty. Nah, not my favorite chart. I mean, it's stable and up and to the right, but it's kind of a little funky. I don't know. But without reading too much into it, it looks fine above 34. This thing just looks like it can fall out real easy. Above 34 and a half, it looks pretty good. Real conservative 35 flat. And where are you at? Yeah, third. Okay, yeah. So that's about right. Something about this chart though, about how the candles are. It looks a little illiquid, so that's probably now my least favorite one out of those. What is that? Experian, Eagle Metals. Nope, just kidding. Huh, not even close. Eagle Metals. Wow, man, bullish as fuck. Looks great above this consolidation zone. Maybe you can take it down to the bottom, about 200 flattish. Looks very good above 200, 210. So sexy chart, man. Stop loss. Holy shit, 155, man. Why are you going so low on that one? Is that a typo? What? No, that's got to be a typo, bro. Right? No, you're just. Whoa, why are you so aggressively bullish on this one? That's crazy, dude. Because, like, 155, that's a freaking 25% loss. Okay, I'm a little perplexed on that one. That's a little outside of your wheelhouse. Usually don't go so far. That's a hell of a moonshot. And especially, this is another big dividend. Oh, no, sorry. Mixed up the numbers. My bad. No, this is fine. That's fine. It's fine. Man, they are just creeping up on their revenue, though, every year. Look at that. Shit. All right. I don't know anything about this company. Non-energy mineral construction, Eagles, light building materials, concrete. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that makes sense why it's up. A lot of the builders are kicking ass right now. Very aggressive on your targets on that one. Not sure what the method behind that madness is. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't take it all the way down to here because once it broke like 195, 200, it's probably going to go fill this gap. So no need to sit through that. All right, let's see. FCOM. Oh, let's see if I can get through these. I got to leave soon, I think. Let me see what time it is. Oh, yeah, I got to leave here in like 10 minutes. All right, let's go. Let's go super fast. FCOM, Fidelity. Oh, shit. This bitch is all the way up, moonshotting to the beyond. Oh, no, it's not all-time highs, though. All right, now we got to pull a fib on this because this is going to be important. All right, so the major resistance is going to be right about $50. Anything past 50 is going to be pretty tough to get to, maybe 52. And what do you got on your target there? Oh, 52. Perfect. You are 52.91. So if it got close to there and like a lower time frame started breaking down, I would consider taking most of my money out of that because that's, close is close enough. Nothing is perfect in there. And then the stop loss on that, you're all the way down to what? 44. Yep, like it. Love it, man. Nice shit. So I've only not liked a couple of these. All right, GD. Whoops. GED, General Dynamics Corp. All right. Looks good. Another breakout all time. It's so bearish, though. Yeah, I mean, anything can happen, obviously, but holy crap, man. This is just freshly kind of breaking out. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, this week. So pretty good, but would like to see this stay up here probably for at least another week. Oh, look, here's another example of earnings shit, and then boom. Anyway, above 255, actually about 250, it still looks pretty good. Be a little looser on that because it's big candle. And what do you got? Stop 250, lovely. Love that one too. God damn, bro. Very nice. Very nice. Grupo Financiero Galicia. All right. Wow, they be stacking bread over here. Okay. Insurance, banking, issuance of certificates through subs. Okay, well, so they're in just banking. In Financiero, of course. Looks very good above $16. It's not at all-time highs, though. See if we can fill this gap. There's going to be a lot of resistance at this point right here at about 35. Anything over mid 30s is going to be pretty tough. It'll probably get rejected there pretty hard and maybe down like $10 or $15 even. But this actually does look pretty good shorter term for that gap fill trade because you are just now entering it right now at about 19.19. So very lovely. And that is, where are we on this? You've got the stop at 18. Okay. That's a little bit of, okay, that's pretty good. A little bit tighter than you usually like to do. Entry at 20, price at 23. Yeah, I like that. For me, I'd even be willing to hold this till the gap filled to like upper 20s, 25 to 30, something like that. Because gaps generally do get filled. And if we're already in it, it becomes pretty likely. So I like that one too. And GLP, and then I got to sign off my mans. And ladies, I'm sure there's only like none of them in there. Maybe there is. Who knows? Looks like we got some mega resistance on this one. Right where we're at. All right, so 45, 46. Mega resistance. Good support though, 43 and a half. Below that, getting a little bit scary because it could easily go to mid 30s. But yeah, okay, you got to stop at 42 and a half. Hey, that's perfect. That's about the same thing as 43, whatever. So yeah, that one's not my favorite one just because you are not at all-time highs yet. You're testing them, but it's the first initial test, and it's actually the first one since freaking 2014. That's a tough one. So those only about 3 of those I'd be a little bit cautious about, but man, beautiful for the most part. Lots of good tickers in there, dude. Very good job. Hey, yeah, thank you, man. Thanks for sharing with the community, even though it's really small. We will be growing and growing. I'm approaching 200 subs now, so appreciate you guys. That's awesome. Let's just keep this growing, man, and helping each other make tendies, dude. Hey, 14 minutes ago. Appreciate you on 02nd or 0 seconds. Thanks for the follow, man. That's Monday, Wednesday, Friday streams, bud. And also NSO, I think maybe I said your name on the last stream. Benny Rod, Roar, thanks. Appreciate all that, guys. And I'm working on some plans too for like some I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, like private sessions or something. I don't really know. I've got a bunch of notes written down. If y'all got any ideas, please DM me for just like growth of the community and just something, man. I'm just trying to figure out the direction to go. I mean, I've been making these videos for years now. I mean, it's probably been a few years at this point, and it's finally kind of getting a little bit of traction. And I don't know. I just want to keep it, keep elevating the experience and stuff like that. So if y'all have some ideas, please share them with me. Anything, whatever. Hate it, love it, just something, just any kind of feedback would be greatly appreciated. And until then, man, your friend should try to look for longs. Your friend. Well, clarify that on that, Casey. Your friend, you friend should try to look for longs. I should try to look for longs. Is that what you're saying? I'm a little confused by that. But yeah, so I'm trying to just come up with some different ideas and maybe doing a little bit of. I don't really like newsletters or something, but maybe like a really short version of the show. That's a written version because I know a lot of people maybe want to read instead of listening to this or whatever. Or I'm thinking about clipping. My friend said, dude, you need to clip up your streams. Like you have so much content. I mean, I have 350 videos now almost. So, I mean, there's a lot of hours in there, lots of little knowledge bombs. And he goes, dude, you need to go in there and clip all the stream up and then post it to like a Noiz clips channel or something like that. So that's something I've been thinking about. But like, again, just kind of brainstorming some ideas. So I don't want to be stagnant. I don't want to just hit like a ceiling and then stay under there. I want to keep breaking through the ceilings and establishing new floors. You know what I'm saying? Your friend should try to look for long. Oh yeah, yeah, he should. Yeah, you're right about that. He should be looking for longs. Unless, I mean, or just putting his money to work. He's just sitting on it. He's so silly, man. I'm like, dude, the market's up, bro. Like, what do you mean? I don't care what the data says. Yeah, the data sucks, but the markets are not the economy. They're different. That's a really hard concept for people to to accept, but it's just reality, and especially nowadays with MMT, with modern money theory and stuff, and monetary theories, it's just like, I mean, they print money out of crazy shit. I mean, you just never know. It's hard to say. That's why we like to just look at charts here. I don't need to even care about any of that crap, And I had my foot put in my mouth real good with cores. Let's just go talk about it. On this one, let's go talk about it right now. Where'd it go? Oh crap, cores. Oh, we can't pull up the old chart now. Damn it. It's not going to come up, is it? Nah, they just took it off because they got back on the NASDAQ. Oh, that sucks. Well, and that's a good example of like the chart looking great and all that stuff, and getting shook out because of some dumb news, bankruptcy crap, whatever, blah blah blah. And the Fed, the FOMC minutes are like that too. Every few months we get the actual meeting minutes where they do the hikes or cuts or whatever the hell, and the chart's respected 99% of the time, even out inside of those days. And yeah, it's just something. There's that one is the big one I have to just remove because I still kind of care about the Fed meetings. But most of the end of last year, I kind of like massaged that out. I'm just like, dude, don't even care. Looking at the chart, baby. Look at that damn chart, baby. All right, man. Super quick wrap up. Mama Bear, look at this. Beautiful. We're getting the reaction we needed off those hammer candles that we spoke about on Wednesday. Beautiful. I mean, this is the follow through we need. And I'll say one thing. If Bitcoin closes and engulfs both of these EMAs today with a body, which means it pretty much needs to close over 4,200. I'm sorry, 42,000. Woo, shit. It needs to close over 42,000. If it does that in this one swoop at, 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, that would be sexy. We always love when we see, well, I guess if you're bullish, let me put that in a different way. It's very nice to see when candles engulf EMAs in one swoop, whether you want to short or go, long. It's very, very beautiful to get that price action, especially off of hammers and other structure that coincides with it. Very nice. But again, ultimately, you need to get over that 44K. See how they react over this weekend and into next week. Don't forget the halving, too. It's coming up soon. And how could you forget it? All right, guys. Much love. I will see y'all on Monday. Montag. I hope y'all have a great weekend. All that good stuff. Be diligent out there. Maybe do a little altcoin shopping, man. There's probably some stuff that hasn't pumped yet, right? Some of the privacy coins. I am really trying not to put too much money into privacy coins right now, but man, Zcash is just becoming too freaking attractive, especially with Bitcoin and Mama Bear and stuff trying to build the charts up for the bullish side from here. I mean, because it's just such easy risk management. You're like 5-10%, depending how far you want to go from this level. And I mean, that's like 3-to-1, man. 3-to-1 up to the horizontal. So, privacy coins, for whatever reason, they're just not hot right now. And I talked to my buddy last night on a quick side note about NFTs. He's a big NFT bro. And he's like, man, that shit's ramping up too over there. So that's something I maybe want to get into more this year. But man, there's just so many goddamn things to do and so many things to trade. It's like, do I want to confuse myself more? I don't know. Anyway, there's just some thoughts right there for you guys. And again, please do send me some DMs. On TradingView and with any kind of suggestions of ideas for channel growth and stuff like that. I would love to hear some of those. And until Monday, this is No Noiz. I am Z Rex. Peace.